Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Again, as I mentioned earlier at the top, Ocho, the Dolphins defeat the Rams by the score of 23-15. Tua was 20 of 28, 207, one touchdown, one interception. They ran the ball 22 times for 67 yards, not a whole lot, but Tua did just enough. 3 sacks, 1 turnover. Matthew Stafford was 32 of 46, 293, no touchdowns. No, they didn't score. They kicked 5 field goals. They missed 1. He had 1 interception, got sacked 4 times. Puka Nacua had 9 catches for 98. Cooper Kupp had 7 for 80, but none of them got the ball into the end zone. And it was 3 possessions back to back, where the Dolphins turned it over, and then the Rams turned it over, and then the Dolphins turned it over again. So with that being, I think that's how it went. But it was 3 consecutive possessions in which a turnover occurred. But Ocho, the Dolphins get the win by the score of 23-15 over the Rams. They do it on the road. They move to 3-6. Yeah. So now with 7 games to go, what do you like? What do you think the chances are the Dolphins go on a stretch here, win some games, and get into the playoffs?
I mean, listen, in order for the Dolphins to go on a stretch, Tua is going to have to play perfect. He's going to have to protect the ball, not throw any interceptions, and Mike McDaniels has to get that passing game going the way it was going last year. Every game, Tyreek Hill was hitting his head off the goalpost. They was putting Tyreek in position to make plays. They got to get the ball to Waddle. They need a third person, who I would say was Odell Beckham. They need to find a way to integrate him into the game plan as well. Because for one, if you're gonna double goddamn Tyreek, you're gonna single up or sometime, depending on what defense they play, you're gonna double up goddamn Waddle as well. They got to find a way to add Odell Beckham as a threat to the passing game to open things up a little bit more for the run game. Mostert and Achane, they was okay tonight. Still not enough if you want to go on a 7-game win streak in the next 9 games. The chances of them actually doing it is very difficult.
No, they got 7 games.
No, they got to win
3-6.
They got to win 7 of the last 9, though, Unc, in order to make the playoffs.
They can't win 7 of the 9 because there's not 9 games left.
Wait, what? Oh, it's
There's
Monday.
only 7 games left.
What week is this?
This is week 9.
No, Unc.
They're 3-6.
Okay. Well, if my math serves me right, you are right.
So that's 9. Right. 3 plus 6 is 9.
Right. You're right.
They got 8 games. Right. Actually, they got 8, so 17 games. They got 8 games left.
Right. Okay. So they gotta win.
They
7 of the last 8.
Nah, Ocho, I think the question is, now, if they get in, that means you might, because are they going to be 3 teams from the NFC North? Because it might come down to them in Cincinnati. Because I think you and I both believe Baltimore and Steelers are going to get in.
Oh, yeah.
One will win the division. The other will be probably the top wild card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you got Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
And you're probably going to have, looks like it's going to be Houston. So if you got Baltimore, Cincinnati, you got Kansas City, you got Houston. So you do, and Buffalo, that's 5. Right. You only got 2 spots left.
Hold on, you left off the Steelers, Unc. You didn't even say Pittsburgh.
No, I said one of those will win the division, and the other will be the top wild card. That's 2.
Yeah. Right.
Buffalo, 3. Kansas City, 4. Houston, 5. Okay, right. You got Cincinnati. You got Cincinnati, Miami, Denver.
Yeah. Denver? What you threw them in there for?
Because Denver is 4. Is what? What's their record? 5-4 or 4-4? The Broncos are 5-4.
Hey, listen.
The Broncos are 5-5, Ocho.
Listen, I know they at 500. I know. Listen, this ain't the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The Broncos ain't going nowhere.
But Ocho, you do realize they're 2 games clear of the Dolphins in the win column. 2.
You do understand it take the snap of a fingers for the Dolphins to look like the Dolphins are old, and they turn that thing around and go on a run. We can't compare the goddamn Denver Broncos offense.
But hold on. But you comparing the Dolphins of old that can just snap a finger and get on the road. So what are you doing?
Listen, the only reason they don't look right offensively and Tyreek and Waddle's numbers are down this year is because Tua was out. That's the only reason.
So what's the likelihood of Tua? You counting on Tua? You willing to bet any amount of money that Tua is going to stay healthy the rest of the year?
Of course.
Okay.
What you talking about? Huh?
Okay.
He already
What has history shown you?
He missed 4-5 games.
What has history shown you with Tua?
History has shown you that he's gotten hurt. He didn't get hurt all last year, remember?
Okay. But what the year before, what happened?
Okay, yeah, he got fucked up that year.
And the year before that?
No bullshit. But again, the run with DeMar Hamlin hit him. Listen, I guarantee you he knows how to slide now. I guarantee you that.
But he was holding on to the ball a lot. He took some hits tonight, Ocho. He got to just get rid of the ball.
Yeah, he got to get rid of the ball. But obviously, sometimes you have to keep your poise in the pocket, huh? Sometimes you can't get happy feet just because you've had concussion. You still got to play the game the right way.
And wait the Chargers. What's the Chargers record? What are we doing with the Chargers?
Oh, you know what? Hey, Harbaugh got them boys playing some good football. Hey, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Please help me understand this. It's the same goddamn personnel with the Chargers from a defensive perspective.
Yeah.
Same players from last year. Mm-hmm. Harbaugh got them boys playing like they completely different. Like it's a whole new personnel. They playing some good goddamn football. It's amazing.
They are playing some good football.
It's amazing what happens when a certain coach comes in. Not everything just turn around for some goddamn reason, and the players are still the same.
All I know is there are two teams that are way clear of the Bengals and the Dolphins. That's the Broncos and that's the Chargers. So that means two of these. So you got Broncos, Chargers, Bengals, and Dolphins. Two of those four teams aren't going to make it.
I can tell you which two aren't going to make it. I can tell you which two teams out of the four you just named, and I mean no disrespect to any Broncos fans, any Chargers fans that are in here, but if anybody is going and has the personnel and the team offensive weapons to go, it's going to be the goddamn Bengals and the goddamn Dolphins.
Your defense is terrible, Ocho. Your defense is last.
What?
Your defense is terrible.
Our offense is awesome.
Okay, listen, this is how you know your team is bad. You score 5. Joe Burrow throws 5 touchdowns, they lose. Jerry Goff throws 5 interceptions, they win. Now you tell me what's wrong with that picture.
I don't like where you're going with this.
One guy has 11 for 265, 264, 267.
Yeah.
They lose.
Yeah.
With 428 yards passing,
right.
5 touchdowns. The other guy doesn't even throw for 300 and 5 interceptions. They win. Your defense, your offense can't overcome. It's great. Think about it. You scored 38 last time.
We only lost by 1 point now. We only lost by 1 point. And there's a chance that we could have won that game. There's a chance that we could have won that game. It's not like we got blown out. Now, we did lose, yes. We had an opportunity to win that game. It just so happened it didn't go our way. It didn't go our way.
Y'all 22nd in pass defense. Starting position after kickoff is 25th. Points allowed is 26. Rush yard differential is 26. Rush offense is 27%. Sack defense is 12 for 28. Rush offense is 29th. Third down, you're 29th. Defensive red zone, you're 30th. Defensive red zone touchdowns, you're 31st. Dang. So what that tells me is when the teams get the ball down there, they're scoring touchdowns. They ain't kicking field goals.
Yeah. But you know what I think? And I don't like something you just said, too, about my goddamn Bengals. And I don't really appreciate it. You talk about our offense can't overcome a bad defense, but I think it can. And we're going to show you it probably can, especially in the back half of the season after goddamn Thanksgiving when the football games count the goddamn most.
You'll be so far, you'll be out of it.
Okay, let's bet.
Ocho, so let me get this straight.
So you think the Broncos, so you sitting here arguing me about my goddamn Bengals as good as we are offensively, that you think the goddamn Bo Nix-led Broncos is going to go to the goddamn playoffs before us? Just because of what our record shows. What
I'm saying is as vaunted as your offense is, your defense is equally as bad.
Okay. I see where you're going with this.
And it's very difficult to overcome think about it.
Yes,
you guys had a 21-7 lead.
Right.
And in 3 possessions, you're down 28-21.
Yeah.
So if your offense doesn't score every possession, what happens? The opposing team offense catch fire and they go boom, 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 boom.
You're right. Listen,
you do realize Lamar Jackson, go ahead.
I'm with you when you're right. That's one thing about it. But I sense a little bias, and I don't like that. I sense a little bias because you played.
What bias? I'm just saying the Broncos are 5-5. The Dolphins are 3-6.
Yeah, I know. Listen, the Dolphins are 3-6, but you understand the circumstances and what occurred on why the Dolphins are 3-6. The goddamn Bengals. We goddamn. Damn, I don't got.
I think y'all might be 4-6.
Okay.
What's the Dolphins?
Listen,
the Bengals record.
Even though we're 4-6, you have to understand something. We always start slow. Not only have we started slow, not only is our defense bad, I still think, despite what you just said, we still have the offense to overcome the bad play of defense.
You can't.
Joe Burrow, I know Joe gonna see this shit anyway. Joe, you have to score on every goddamn possession. If it's not a touchdown, you got to give us 3. You got to understand that. And half the time, we ain't going to be playing the goddamn Baltimore Ravens. We're not going to be playing the Baltimore Ravens. Now, when it comes to nut crunch time, I'm speaking.
Y'all lost to the Patriots. Y'all lost to the Patriots. You lost to the Eagles. You lost to the Commanders. So not only were you losing in September, you're losing in October and November. So now what?
Okay, you'll see. You'll see. We just put up 38, 35. You know that, right?
And you lost.
Who we was playing?
You lost.
I know.
If you're the team, hold on. If you're the team, what you said you are, you got to beat those teams. Who you think you're gonna see in the playoffs? The Jags?
All right. Just you know what? What?
The Raiders? The Jets? I'm just trying to figure out who you think you're gonna see in the playoffs.
I don't like your tone, and I can't see the chat. And I don't like the chat tone either.
But no, I'm asking. I'm just trying to figure out
who
you think you're going to play in the playoffs. They're good teams that make the playoffs.
When we get to the playoffs, we're gonna play the best of the best. We're gonna play the best. And you know one thing about the playoffs. You know one thing about Cincinnati playoff football. The new Cincinnati, the winning culture of Cincinnati. Them boys come to play ball now.
Ocho, man, y'all got Ocho. I've never seen a team try to get the last. Y'all tried to squeeze that Super Bowl run, bro. Y'all still squeezing that, man. Damn.
I don't like this. I don't like
damn. Y'all went to the Super Bowl. Y'all went to the Super Bowl, and now y'all think y'all perennial. No, you're not.
We are a perennial contender. Just because your Broncos went to the goddamn Super Bowl 3 times with John Elway, and you still living. They
went with 5 with John.
How many y'all won?
5.
How many y'all won?
I won all the ones I went to. I don't know what he won. He was 0 for 3 before I got there. But we was 2-0 with him, and I was 1-1 with the Ravens. 1-0 with the Ravens.
The fact that we were able to get there, that means a lot because we ain't been there since goddamn 1988 when we lost to goddamn John Taylor and Jerry goddamn Rice.
Yes. So y'all also win 81. Y'all win 81? Y'all lost to the San Francisco and Detroit too.
We did?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta do my history homework.
With Ken Anderson.
Okay. Hey, I'm feeling good, because I know.
That might have been 82.
Hey, chat, y'all can hear me? Hey, chat. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. I'm making sure chat can hear me. Hey, the real football season, it doesn't start till after Thanksgiving. I'm gonna tell you again. I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to the Dolphin team and the Bengal team you get after Thanksgiving, and then come and talk to me. And that go for anybody in the goddamn chat. Anybody that disagrees with what I'm trying to tell you about the Dolphins.
Ocho, y'all still got 2 games against the Steelers. Man, and that defense.
Man, we finna mollywop the Steelers, boy. What you talking about, man? Don't play like that.
Hey.
The Steelers don't even listen. The Steelers have JJ Watt, right?
TJ.
I mean, my bad. They all look the same. Got TJ Watt. They got Joey Porter Jr. They got George Pickens.
Yeah. Russ, Najee Harris, Warren, Freiermuth. Hey, now they got Mike Williams.
They got Mike. Okay, they good. My bad.
Hey, you see him take a shot, and you know who today, right?
Who?
Mike Williams.
Oh, the red line. I saw the
tag. We gonna talk about that.
Okay.
The Dolphins, they got their work cut out for them. I mean, because that's the thing, though, Ocho, that them and the Bengals, when you play this bad early, you got to be perfect late, and so you can't have any slip ups.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with that oblong shaped ball, sometimes it bounces and it comes right to you. Sometimes it bounces and goes the other way. A kick, doink, boom. Yeah. A block kick, boom. Now all of a sudden you're like, damn. You go back and look. We should have how did we let the Patriots beat us?
That's
How
crazy.
did we let? I mean, we were up by 2 scores.
Yeah.
You were up by 2 scores in both times against the Ravens, Ocho.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we had turnover. Yeah, and it's the funny thing about it. Think about the turnovers we had in that game. You know what the Ravens did? They
They
capitalized.
capitalized on them.
They capitalized.
Yes.
The goddamn Detroit Lions turned the ball over 5 times. Tell me how many times the Houston Texans capitalized on them 5 turnovers.
The see? You
See?
see the difference?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, the game of football is the game of inches now. It's the game of
Here's
inches.
the thing. You don't get to take, and that's one of the things that I was talking when I was in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I said that's the best thing about football. They don't take a team's offense and then take somebody else's defense. You go as a team or you don't go at all.
Oh, yeah.
So no matter how prolific one side of the ball is, the other side at some point in time has to carry its weight in order for it to make it happen.
Yeah.
So
I like that. Hey,
updated draft order, Ocho. The Jacksonville Jaguars hold the number 1 pick. The New York Giants hold the number 2 pick. The Tennessee Titans, 3. Cleveland, 4. Vegas, 5. Patriots, 6. Saints, 7. Jets, 8. Carolina, 9. Miami, 10. As we currently sit here today.
Yeah. Shoot. Hey, they just played Trevor Lawrence all that money, right?
Yeah.
So if the draft order was still to remain the way it is right now,
they ain't taking a quarterback.
They not?
Hell no.
Well, I could have told you that. So that means Travis Hunter gonna have his ass goddamn and screaming, Duval.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, all the Giants need a quarterback. Titans need a quarterback. Cleveland needs a quarterback. Vegas needs a quarterback.
Whoa. Hold on. You done gave up on Will Levis already? It's only his second year starting.
Giants need a quarterback. Tennessee needs a quarterback. Browns needs a quarterback. Vegas needs a quarterback. The Patriots will not take a quarterback. They just took Drake May, number 3 overall. The Saints needs a quarter. I can see the Saints taking a quarterback. The Jets taking a quarterback. I don't believe Carolina takes a quarterback, nor does Miami. The question is there somebody down that we don't know about willing to trade up?
I can tell you who the first 2 quarterbacks are going to be off the goddamn board. I can tell you that.
Who we got?
Where they go? Goddamn Cam Ward and Shador. And based on the team and what they want, based on the preference and style of play, style of quarterback, once they do background checks and all the other good stuff, and go back to their goddamn kindergarten class and talk to their teacher, what them 2 going first. If anything, if it remains the same and Jacksonville has the first pick in the goddamn draft, Travis Hunter is going number 1.
Current mock drafts. Number 1 overall pick, Travis Hunter. Number 2 overall pick to the Giants, Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Number 3 overall pick, Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami. Number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Browns, McMillan, the receiver, out of Arizona. Number 5, Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. Number 6 overall to the Patriots, OT, Will Campbell. Number 7, D-line, Mason Graham.
Yeah.
8, Abdul Carter, edge, Penn State. Number 9, Nick Scorton, edge, Texas A&M. And then Kevin Banks Jr., OT, Texas.
Yay. I like it. I like that little mock draft. Who is that? That's Mel Kiper shit?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
We might start our own mock draft. No, we don't watch
it.
We don't watch enough tape, man. We don't watch no tape. We can't. I mean, look, I ain't got the time to sit down and break down no tape. Hey, I got too much on my plate right now. With 5 shows, 2 ESPN shows, and a show 2 shows a week with Club Shay Shay, I absolutely have no time.
Hey, you know what's funny? When I think about it, without having to dive deep into it, from the surface level, from a fan watching collegiate games, I can kind of tell you who is that boy and who's not. I don't need to sit there and watch 200,000 hours of goddamn film to tell you, oh, that young fella there, he can play. When you turn on the film, there are 22 people on the field. If you really like that, outside of that 22 on film, that individual always pops out. Mm-hmm. He always pops out. Always. You can tell who's who. And that's pretty much it. That's my piece. I am not Mel Kiper.
Nah, I don't want to watch. Look, my days of watching film with the kind of purpose that it needs.
Right.
That died once I done with. I would occasionally watch it when I was with CBS. Because I wanted to know. Because the thing is, when you first get into television, you want to make sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, and you want to make sure that you know what you're talking about. Because the one thing you want to have is when you get into this business is credibility. So I would get film and I would break it down and I would look at it like, okay, and so, but I don't watch it like that like I once did. Occasionally I'll take a glance at it, but nah.